it's not the first book, but Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm sure you know this is book 3. And the reason I thought, I'll just grab this even though it's not number 1, is because this was the first book I read, bizarrely. I worshipped this book, like this copy's been through a lot. You can see the spine. You can see the spine. Well, you can't actually really see. It's been buggered. And it's nice and brown. But I remember I had glandular fever when I was in year 7. And I think that's called something different in the US. It might be called VD. Oh no, is that might be an STI. If it's an STI, it's definitely not VD. Glandular fever is like an inflammation, I think, in your throat. It's definitely not an STI. It's called something. Is it mono? Mono, maybe. I think glandular fever is called mono in America. But yeah, I got that and I was really ill for like a week. And I was like laid downstairs with the duvet all week. Like, couldn't eat really. And then when I started to feel better, my mum and dad took me to the local town market. And they were like, if you want to buy a book, you have to pick a book from a book stall. And this was getting popular because the movies were coming out. Probably a year later, 6 months later, but it was in the news about the movies. So I was like, okay, I'll try Harry Potter. I assumed it was the first one. And somehow it was easy to read even though it was book 3. But I adored it. And I remember being quite scared by the Dementors. You can see the hippogriff there. And Harry and Hermione. And this book is where Professor Lupin is introduced, and he was like my favourite character. But when it came to the movies, even though he's good in the movies, he wasn't special like he's in the books. And Hermione, when I was reading the books, my cinema ticket at Meadowhall. I remember exactly. My memory's shocking now. Then it was quite good. I remember I took my dictaphone with me. There was me, my cousin, and two of my friends. And I took my dictaphone with me, and I was like, I'm going to record it. Future pirate. And I tried, but like I think they must record like 15 minutes of audio, and then it just stopped, and it sounded horrendous. But still, you could hear like the opening tune, and that's wicked though. I didn't know I'd got that 18th of November 2001. Wow. So I was 14. Some more stickers. These are from the movie. So Ron, Harry, Draco and Hermione, the Hogwarts Express, and when they're trying to tell McGonagall about what they've learned, she won't really pay them any attention. But here, look, I think this book is fab, so does the rest of the what? We'll never know. Just see if anything was written in this one. No. Oh well. Then Chamber of Secrets was number 3. Sorry, number 2. Ron, Harry and Hedwig. Ron, Hedwig and Harry. There's no secret messages in this one, just very brown pages. And then the 4th book, which this was the first one that I read when it came out. All of the others I was sort of catching up. And this one I remember being so excited for it. Look at those yellow pages. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It smells like a library. The dog stood at his dog bowl. He's not looking at me yet. He will in a minute, as if to say, feed me, slave. So this is a chunky monkey. Oh, it does say something in this one, but it's got my address from 23rd of July, 1 AM. Finishing it at 1 AM. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, took me 7 days that one. Surprised I didn't rave about that on the bookmark. Now this was the big ending. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Now this one came out in, I want to say 2007. Oh no, is it? Right, yeah, I think it was 2007, but it was this one. This one was the one that I was working in W.A. Smith's at the time. It was before the summer before uni, and we worked the midnight opening, and like they gave us Gryffindor scarves and cloaks. Like I think they had cloaks. They definitely had scarves to wear. It was very exciting, and the queue. It was like an outdoor shopping mall, shopping area, and the queue went all around the shopping area and like twisted around the car park. And this was at midnight. It was very exciting back in the day, but it was summertime, so. I feel so glad that there's not one of those bookmarks in here. It's got to be 20 at this point. I think it was 2007 anyway. There's nothing to tell me. None of my own information anyway. It was. Right, I will leave it there. Hopefully, this has been somewhat relaxing, and if you're not a fan of Harry Potter, I apologise. Okay guys, that's the end of that second part of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. There will likely be a part 3 and 4 because I bought a big pile of books downstairs, and I've only gone through half of the pile. The other half is staring at me ominously, but I'm going to get some food, so there will likely be a part 3 and 4, but they'll be on other